Yo, yo, hello, hello. I have a Trebuchet, and we're gonna be trying it out. So, here goes nothing. Okay, so now it's down, we've got to build it. 1k wood, iron rope, leather cloth, cogs. Alright, might have to do a little farming for that, but... So, downrange there's a stone wall. An external wall. I put this banner down and the platform down. You do have to put it down in a banner radius. This is necessary. I've got my rangefinder there down the bottom, as you can see. And so the range for this is between, apparently it's between 180 meters and 330 meters. So that wall down there is 195 from here. About 200 meters. Yeah. I don't have a crosshair, but it seems to be on there. It should be in range, it's adjustable. So I'm going to go get the parts and we're going to build it and try it out. Alrighty, here we go. So, bada boom. He's up and active. Now, what we can do is, apparently you can adjust the range by adding weight. Yeah, looks like I've adding weight, but how do you remove weight? Oh, I'm bouncing. Okay, let me just put down a chest real quick. I can put these boulders in. Because I don't want to accidentally load a real boulder. Doesn't give you the option to load dummy shot versus actual real shot, because what I've got here is actual boulder shot and then boulder dummy shot, which just is kind of useful for finding where the shots will land. Let's load that. So it's loaded with a dummy shot. I can add weight. Okay, there we go. There's the option to remove weight. So let's just remove as much as we can. Let's see. We can see it landing. That seems to be hitting. Let's load up some real boulders. Nice. Yeah, perfect. It be hitting. Very good, very good. Bombs away. Wait. Yeah. High external wall, stone wall, should only take 4 shots. Does 1500 damage per shot. The wall is 6k. Nicely done. Here we go. Final shot. Boom. Okay, it just despawned. So there should be some more walls. I did put down like an actual, so where the banner is for down here, I did put some actual regular walls. And I'm going to have a crack at shooting them as well. There we go. There's one that spawned in. However, you can see how small of a target that is. Like, I'm probably going to have a pretty hard time hitting that. Seems the Treb is kind of really more for the external walls. Just because when you add weight, it adds like 10 range, like 10 meters of range. So that seems like it would be very easy to overshoot what you're actually aiming at, or like undershoot or overshoot. 10 meters is a fairly big distance when it's coming to a target that small. Also, we might have to re-aim the Treb. We'll just load up some more dummy shot. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any audio cue if you don't hit anything. So for that time, we didn't hit anything, so there was no audio. Seems like, I don't know, do I have to like get here to like see? It's kind of hard to see where it's aimed. Like that's, maybe it could go right a little bit more, I guess. Let's just add a little bit of weight and see if we get an audio cue. So that should give us an extra 10 meters. Yeah, the boulder has despawned. And we didn't get any audio. Let's just shoot it and see if we can chase and like see where it's gonna land. Yeah, it'd be a lot of help if I had like a teammate to see where it was landing. If I were to guess, it would be landing a little bit to the left. Maybe we just turn it a little bit. Oh. Turn it a little bit this way, and then maybe we add some more weight as well. Okay, so we did get an audio cue that time for when it hit. Very nice. So it is hitting. Not sure if it's hitting the foundation or the actual wall itself, but it should only take us 3 boulders to get through a stone wall. Let's test it. Okay, very nice. Does seem like it is in fact hitting the wall. So this is definitely stronger than a catapult, because the catapult only does 1000 damage per shot. So there goes that wall. Let's just keep loading her up. You can't unload the boulder once it's already loaded, unfortunately. I guess we'll just keep shooting. See where that lands. That's hitting the next foundation. Alright, we can just keep shooting. We'll get through it. So it looks like we have in fact successfully wiped out the banner. Okay, so I was a little worried we wouldn't be able to do that because of the ranging, but it seems that we got lucky, I guess, and we got pretty good on the ranging there. We were able to dial it in. We listen for the audio cue, make sure it's hitting. But yeah, you are going to be limited with your accuracy to some extent, at least with the trebuchet, compared to the catapult, where you can really be as accurate as you need to be with the catapult, because you can move forwards and backwards, and then also adjust the range on the actual lever arm, or whatever you want to call it, the tension arm. I'm not sure on the terminology there, but so that banner was here on a foundation, and now it's gone. So that would be a successful raid, unless like we had. Obviously, this would have all. If it was a real base, this would have been walled in, and we would probably still have to get rid of this wall because I can't like crouch under here. So I think a trebuchet and a catapult combination would be the perfect and most ideal situation, but the trebuchet does in fact seem to do some pretty good damage, and it does have to be pretty far away for it to even be effective. Like, this is pretty much the shortest range possible. Like, you can't get it to shoot any closer than this, really. Like, you might be able to get it to shoot slightly closer, but I can only make it shoot 20 meters closer, which is what, like, from me to the top of that mound over there, which isn't really that fast. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video. Just wanted to show off the trebuchet and try it out a bit. The first time I tried it, I never realized you could actually add and remove the weights like that. So that's obviously really necessary. So another thing, actually, before we go, I'm gonna just try this. I'm gonna pick the trebuchet up after it's already been built, like this, and then I'm gonna put it back down and see if it needs to be rebuilt every single time. Yeah, okay, yes it does. So if you pick it back up, it will be costing you to have to build it again, basically. So that's something to keep in mind. But anyway, guys, thanks for checking this out, and happy raiding. Bye.